Are you hearing me? Can you hear 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 me? Hi, good night. Can you hear me? Just let me know. Hello, good night, good night, good night, and welcome back to the live. Yes, I'm in a different place again. So I'm saying good night. If you guys can hear me, just leave me a message there. Okay, thank you, Jaden. Yes, I want to welcome everyone to the live. As you notice, I have a visitor in studio tonight, looking like Santa Claus. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus was rich.
Santa Claus is here tonight. Good night, everyone who already joined the live. Welcome. My name is Dormot Reddy. Yada. Olivier.
Yes, guys, remember when you join the live, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hi, Becky. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share the live so that other people know that we are here. Tonight, we are going to be starting with our great pizza, but as you notice, yes. Hey, Piwin, welcome, welcome. Okay, there's an echo. Let me see. Okay, are you hearing me better now? Are you hearing us better? Hello? Are you hearing me better? Hey, Rosita. Okay, so you're hearing us better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, tonight we are going to be hey, somebody's birthday is coming up soon. Yeah, haven't seen her online as yet. But yes, we're here and we're gonna be kicking things off. Don't forget to leave the thumbs up. Yeah, we need a thumbs up. We need a thumbs up. Yes, don't forget to leave the thumbs up so that our live will be able to be broadcast to other more people. So tonight we are going to be starting things off with a little brain teaser, and then we're gonna be doing keeping it very short tonight because we're gonna be getting a story here from my daughter's story or two. So guys, stay tuned. Yes, don't you go anywhere because I am telling you, whenever my father opens his mouth to speak, it is always interesting. So are you guys ready for the brain teaser? Yes, we want to thank the Almighty for bringing us here tonight and keeping us through our week so far. It has been a very good week. Yeah, man. In the house.
Hey, Natalia Stu, I'm sitting in your seat tonight.
I could see you shouting.
Hey, Cami. Good
Hey,
night.
hey, Natalia. Good night. So, guys, I hope you're ready for the quiz because we're getting straight into things. Because once my father starts, I know we're going to be flowing. So, to kick things off tonight, we have a very easy quiz, a very easy riddle, sorry, right? And it says, I am easy to lift, but hard to throw. What am I? Hey, good night, Michael. Good night.
Good night, Michael.
Tammy's asking, what's up? What's up, Dermot?
Hey, Cammy, everything is all right for the time. I'm just taking it easy.
Yes. Good night to Jaden. Yes. So the riddle, the brain teaser. I am easy to lift, but hard to throw. What am I? Yeah.
You know, there's something wrong with hearing properly.
You not hearing?
You know.
Hold on, huh? One moment. One
Hey,
moment.
Juicy Nose, good night, good night.
Okay, you hearing us better now? Let me know if you're hearing
Thing
us
up and down.
better. So you hearing us
Hey,
better now?
Natalia.
Yeah, I'm just trying this a bit low. Are you hearing me better now?
Good night, hotel girl. Hotel
Natalia,
girl,
you
say
can't
good
hear
night
me. Hey,
to
good
the
night,
holidays.
hotel girl.
Juicy Nose
Volume
say,
is very low.
Juicy
I'm
Nose say,
not
it's
sure
hearing,
why.
hearing it better now.
You're hearing me better now?
The volume is very low.
Okay. Okay, let me know if the echo is off now. I'm not sure what's causing the
Hotel
echo.
girls can hear it and echo.
So better now.
Hey, Michael. Oh, say yes.
Okay, so yes, we were asking the brain teaser, the very easy brain teaser. I am easy to lift, but hard to throw. What am I? So the echo is still there. I'm not sure what's causing it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay.
Hotel girls, but I can work with it.
I'm not sure what's causing the echo. Yeah. Okay, yes. Sorry about that, but we'll try to get it rectified in the next live. Yes. So yes, I was saying I am easy to lift, but hard to throw. What am I? Yes, yes, Natalia. Very good virtual girl. Yes, it's a feather. That's right. Remember, I'm only asking three because we are going to move fast, get into the meat of the matter tonight. That's right, the feather. The next print teaser, listen carefully. I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? I have cities, but no houses. Mountains, but no trees. Water, but no fish. What am I? You're not hearing? Hold on, eh? Dun, dun, dun. You guys hearing me now? I doubt you're not hearing me. Are you hearing me now? Okay, I'm hearing myself. Let me just check this, huh? Hello? Yeah, I'm hearing myself. Okay, stop it. Listen up. I think I'm not sure if it has to do with the thing there. I don't, okay, let me see if this is all right. Yes, I was saying I have cities but no houses. I have water. I have mountains but no trees. Water but no trees. What am I? You got what? But it was perfect. Just
E major, Shift to E major,
yeah, I probably need to. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check this thing here. See, tell me if you guys are gonna be hearing this.
the world getting crucial. We need a solution. The world is very crucial. We need just one solution. The world, the hope for tomorrow is loving today. Try love, it gonna help us. I say, Israelites, love is the answer.
I'm not hearing you. That you might have
Okay, I'm gonna go
smoke
to
in
go
our.
back to basic, right? I'm gonna go back to basic, and I'm just gonna use the mic on the phone, and let's see if that's gonna be better. So we are gonna go back to basic tonight. I don't know if it's the signal down here. I don't know what. So let me know now. Are you hearing me?
But yeah, what are those here?
Okay, so
Better now. Juicy no say yes.
I'd have to fix
Good now.
this thing for next week. Yeah, because it was good last. It was good last week. Okay,
Yeah, she say good as new.
so let's go now. But we are back to basic. Yes, I was saying I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? Natalia laugh. Natalia is a smile. Yeah, vote your girl, man. Vote your girl. You got it. It's a map. A map. Okay, this is the last brain teaser. And vote your girl, if you get this, I can tell you, you went on
Hey,
thing, eh?
try. Good night, try.
Dada say he shelter in his hair. Yeah, just now he was asking for shoe. He wants to dress down to come on YouTube for y'all. So the last one, a cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed 3 nights and rode out on Friday. How is that possible? Juicy Nose, let me hear you. A cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed 3 nights and rode out on Friday. How is this possible? But girl, I think somebody walking with you. I think somebody walking with you. That's right. His horse name is Friday.
Juicy Nose, the hat make her look better.
You got
looking.
You hearing him?
The hat make her look better looking Juicy Nose. You see?
Yeah, that are in Texas. Okay, guys, so we are getting closer to the meat of the matter. So listen up, one Bible question, and then we're going straight. We spoke about love in the past two lives. Okay. So I'm gonna ask, what are the 4 types of love mentioned in the Bible? We had a live based on this. Let me see who was paying attention. And please don't forget to give a thumbs up right there. Yes, leave a thumbs up on the live. So what are the 4 types of love that are mentioned in the Bible? Let me drink some water on that one day. What are the 4 types of love? Mentioned in the Bible? Like that's somebody, boy. Where are the... Well, I could see, that's right, Juicy Nose. I think love won't help you there. Storge, Eros, Philia, and Agape. That's right.
Good for you, Juicy Nose. Good for you, Juicy. We get a clap.
A clap for that boy. Whoosh.
You know your Bible, man.
Whoosh. Yeah, man. So, guys, Independence is getting closer. But before Independence come, my birthday, put this on your list. You only remember Agape love. Okay. Yes. My birthday is coming up on the 10th of October. So make sure keep that in your calendar. Alrighty? So we are going to be sharing some stuff about our country. Yeah? And I remember Michael had asked the question. You still getting the echo? I wonder if somebody's phone is on. I'm not sure. Hey, thank you, Becky Kitty, for that super chat, for that super. I appreciate that much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yep. Okay. So, you guys still getting the echo?
No echo.
Also, no echo on your end.
No echo on your end.
Okay, no echo. Okay. So let's get into some information about our country. So I hope you guys remember your general knowledge classes. Hey Troy, you should have come to meeting today. Our next meeting is on Friday, starting at 4:30. Friday at 4:30. Right? Okay, so we're going to, I was saying Michael had asked a question sometime back concerning the
Michael 6-3.
okay, the representative, he was asking about the representative of Beckway.
Yeah. The first parliamentary representative, which was Clive Tannis.
Okay, are you
C.L.
guys
Tannis.
hearing my father? Because we're using that mic, you would have to speak.
Oh,
Yes, he was asking about the first parliamentary representative in Beckway, which was Mr. Clive Tannis, Honorable Clive Tannis. So what I want to ask you guys now is if you can remember what party he represented in Beckway. What party was he representing when he was the parliamentary representative
For the Grenadines.
in the Grenadines? That's right, Beckway Kitty. It was the PPP. That's right. So we are going to be coming back a little bit later with a little chat concerning the no juicy nose, concerning the Labour Party, the PPP, and the independent candidate, right? But now I'm gonna ask. Let me see how much you guys know. Who was the first governor, the first Vincentian governor of SVG? Who was the first Vinci, right? Governor of SVG. And that person was governor from the 27th of October 1970 to 1976. So can anybody tell me who that person was? No, it wasn't Joshua. Highwell George. Okay, Highwell George was a foreigner. Highwell George was the governor. He was, what you call him, the administrator.
Administrator.
Yeah, before. Okay, so
before
Michael got it. Sir Rupert John. Sir Rupert John. Woo! Yes, yes, Sir Rupert John. He came in after Highwell George, right? Highwell George was how you call it, the administrator.
The administrator.
Yeah.
Before we went into statehood.
Right. So yeah, he was there from actually in statehood, yeah. But he was on outside.
Yeah, he was not a local Vincentian. He was
we were asking about the Vincentian.
Englishman.
Yeah. But you guys are on point. So who was the first Governor General? The first Governor General. Oh, Mama Cole helping you, Biwin. All right. Good night, Mama Cole. Welcome to the live. And guys, don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you're watching on your TV, just go over and then hit the button up and you'd get to that. Up and over, something so. So who was the first Governor General? No. It wasn't
was Chief Minister.
Yeah, it wasn't Iti Joshua. Iti Joshua was the Chief Minister. Who was the first Governor General?
Iti Joshua was only Chief Minister. He didn't make it further than no, it wasn't Milton Cato. Milton Cato was also Chief Minister before statehood.
Y'all hearing him?
Somebody get it there. Juicy nose.
That's right. Are you guys hearing my father loudly?
Dr. Sidney Monroe.
That's right, Juicy nose. You're man, Mama call telling you that. Yes, Michael. So Sidney Monroe. Okay, next question. When did our country when did we become when did we receive statehood? I hope I'm saying the right thing. When did we receive statehood? In what year? If anybody can give us the month, the date, the month, and the year. Statehood. Statehood.
We went into statehood before independence.
Yes, so in what year? Hey, Beckwith Kitty, I'm not hearing you. In what year did our country enter into statehood?
Somewhere back
Again,
into the
statehood.
60s.
Tap tap ta da da. Tap tap ta da da. Oh, there's a little island in the Caribbean Sea. No, you're 1 year off. Try again.
Milton Cato took the country into statehood and he became the first premier. So that's a hint.
In what year? Not 1968. Yo. Very good.
But tell John, hey, tell Michael you have to go 1 year up.
That's right, Bottiel girl. So our country gained statehood on the 27th of October 1969. So I'm not going to ask when we gain independence because everybody knows that. So statehood was the 27th of October 1969. That's right, Juicy Nose. And independence came. Mama call says so. Like I have to bring a big. What do I have from Beckwith to bring up for Mama call? I can't fish for Mama call.
Yeah, can't fish.
Yeah, so our country became independence on the 27th of October 1979. Yeah, boy. Be when you get Michael laughing. So I'm gonna share this with you. We asked who was the first Governor General, right? And somebody rightfully said Sir Sidney Gun Monroe. So for education purpose, I'm gonna duty like she missing in action. Yes, for educational purposes, I'm gonna tell you the other Governor Generals from 1979 up to now. Right, so Sir Sidney Gun Monroe, he was in 1979. Let me give you some dates, huh?
Take note.
Yes, remember this because independence is coming up, and if you're a student and you're listening, sometimes they ask these questions in school, on the radio, and stuff like that. So Sir Sidney Gun Monroe, he would have reigned from the 27th of October 1979 to the 28th of February 1985. Then after him, Sir Joseph Lambert Eustace, he took office from the 28th of February 1985, and he came out
Beckwith Kitty was saying Eustace next, but he didn't say Lambert.
Okay, very good. In 1988. So who want to tell me who came after Eustace then? Who want to make a try? We had somebody who was the acting Governor General that came after Eustace. Michael, do you know that one? So, okay, let me tell you all. We had Henry Harvey Williams. He acted from the 20th.
Williams.
Very good, Beckwith Kitty. He acted from the 29th of February 1988 to the 20th of September 1989.
Give Beckwith Kitty a clap.
Round of applause for Beckwith Kitty. Who is going to tell me who came after Williams now? Okay, so Mama love cornfish. Okay then, we have to link up a cornfish for Mama. So after Williams, from the 20th of September 1989 to the 1st of June 1996, that's right, Sir David
Jack.
Emmanuel Jack.
Yeah, Kitty, you're coming up.
Yes, Beckway Kitty boy. And then after Sir Jack, we had Juicy Nose.
Henry Williams must have done pass.
Henry Williams on pass. After Sir Jack, we had someone from the 1st of June 1996 to the 3rd of June 2002. So who is going to tell me that person? I know one of them was living in Argyle. Henry Williams was from Villa Flat. Okay. That's right, Kitty.
Antrobus.
Sir Charles Antrobus.
Yeah, back with Kitty.
Woo! And then we had somebody who acted, a female. She acted from the 3rd of June 2002 to the 22nd of June 2002. She was, yes, it was a female. She was Dame Juicy Nose, yes, David Jack. I think Juicy Nose thing is in delay. So he's now getting Dame Dacan. That's right, Monica Dacan. Woo, woo, woo. And after Monica Dacan, we had reigning from the 22nd of June 2002 to the 1st of August 2019. Who was that person?
Valentine.
That's right, Sir Sydney. Sir Frederick Valentine, sorry. That's right. And reigning from the 1st of August 2019, she's still reigning.
Virtual girl in coming at Valentine, she said too.
That's right, I am Virtual girl. So the present leader, she started, the present Governor General, the 1st of August 2019. Who is our present Governor General?
Ba-dum, bang, bang, ba ding, ding, ding.
Love is the answer.
Oh.
Do, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Auntie Call, where's it?
Woo, that's right.
Dugan,
That's
Dugan.
right. Dame.
Hold that back with Kitty.
That's right. Bike Life J, welcome to the live. That's right. Dame, who can tell me her name? Her,
Juicy knows they had no switch.
she's Dugan.
Because my...
That's right. Dame Susan Dugan. Ooh, very good. Hey, Kalik, welcome back. Yes, Michael. So before we get into that conversation with my father, who is the Attorney General of St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Who is our Attorney General? Let me see who is paying attention to the news, boy. Who is our present Attorney General?
We don't have no mainland.
That's right, Michael Williams. That's right, Kalik, Grenville Williams. I don't think Michael know the name, eh? So that's why he just said Williams. Michael, tell me a lie. You can't remember his name. Plug G999, welcome to the live, guys. If you have just joined us for the first time, welcome. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Yes, once you come on the live, give us a thumbs up. Yes. So we are going to go back in history a bit. Yes, I was chatting with Michael and he brought up a conversation, and then I came and I chatted with my father concerning that same conversation, and I got a story. Right, guys? But before I get into that story now, you got Williams. Listen to this. So our present Attorney General is Grenville Williams. Our Attorney General that reigned from 1979 to 1980 Yes, when we became independent, an independent country. Yes, I know you said Williams, but you didn't say the name. And I'm sure you can't remember the name, the Christian name. So who can tell me who was our Governor General in 1979? In 1979. Mama say tell Dada hello. Dada mama calls to tell you
Hey,
hello.
hey, good night, Mama Call. Juicy knows say he needs some tougher questions.
Juicy knows. Juicy knows that. Mama know all these things. Ask some tougher question. Juicy knows Mama know them, but you don't know them.
You know.
Mama call know them, but you didn't know them. That's right, Arthur Williams. Arthur Williams. Sir Sidney Gunn Monroe was our first Governor General. Yes, so I am wondering now if Grenville Williams is related to Sir Arthur Williams. Okay, so guys, it's time for a water break. With
Get
this,
that answer, Juicy knows.
this
That's a
heat,
tough one.
Juicy knows that they know it. Somebody answered it already.
No, Juicy knows. You're wondering if Grenville Williams related to Arthur Williams.
Yeah, ask Mama call that. Yes, water break. Remember, the place is very hot. You understand? We have to keep hydrated, keep the kidney cleansed. So drink water, guys. This ad came compliments Mama Tank. Alrighty. So
But John was the first, Gigi. That question don't answer.
yeah, Governor. That one answered already. Yeah. You got to ask Listra that one. Okay, guys. So we are going to be. I'm going to be having a little conversation with my father, and we are going to be taking us back to the days when we had the PPP and the Labour Party.
Labour Party.
Yes, remember we were saying that Clive Tannis would have represented the PPP in the Grenadines, right? And back then,
Michael was Arthur Williams.
Arthur Williams was his dad?
Grenville dad.
Okay. Wow, I wonder who Michael asked that one day. Michael, I wonder who you, like you asked Claude. Yeah, everybody got somebody to ask. Yes, so we are going to get to business now. And I'm going to let my father take the mic, and he's going to take us back down memory lane, back to the time when they had to, when both parties actually tied, and they wanted the independent candidate to basically break that tie. And he's going to fill us in on that and let us know what happened. So if you're young and you're here, please pay attention and make sure to take some notes.
Chubeko Kitty, best election in Beckway during the 70s. In
Right.
those days, election was sweet, man.
So-
Yeah, man.
I'm going to allow my father to take over, and he's going to
So-
share some of his memories back from Clive Tannis days, back from the PPP and the Labour Party.
Well, during those days when Clive Tannis was the parliamentary representative for the Grenadines, you have northern and southern Grenadines now, but in those days you just had the Grenadines, which was one. Beckway, right down to Union, was one constituency. So in those days, with Clive Tannis winning all election for the PPP, you had Cyril Mitchell running against Clive Tannis. And people were saying that in some of the election they think that Cyril Mitchell would have won, but the people who used to go to collect the ballot box down in Union and Canada, they used to throw the vote to get Clive Tannis back into office. Anyway, Clive, now I think, come Son Mitchell back to St. Vincent the Grenadines from university. And he decided to enter politics somewhere in 1966, I think. And he went into the Market Square, and he had some other guys plan to come there with him to form his own party. But then the man was really, new kid and the black, the man was really hot. When he alone hold a meeting in the Market Square. And so people tell Milton about bringing him into the Labour Party because they feel he could take the Grenadine seat from Clive Tannis. And so they brought him into the Labour Party, and he ran under the Labour Party ticket, and he won the seat for the Labour Party and put the Labour Party into power. But Calypso played a great role in changing government. As you could remember, you had a hand for them, that is way back after Mitchell won, and you get your licks now Diane by what's the guy's name? Anyway, Hand for Them was sung by Beckett. The guy was living in state, he died the other
The
day.
song you getting licks now, Diane, you could cool it now.
Anyway, in 66, the Merrymen had a new song, and the black name Archie broke them up. And so Mitchell used that in his campaign in the Market Square. Last Carnival I had a wonderful time, Archie broke them up. So he said he's going to break up the PPP party. And so they win the election, and he worked with the Labour Party. But later on, down the road, he apparently wanted to be head of the party. So he started to campaign around members in the party to get rid of Milton Cato, to bring him down and make him leader of the party, so that he would be the premier. I think it was premier, yeah. But Papa later hint Cato, and Cato tell them that he called in an election, he bring down the government. Dissolve parliament, he called the election, and in those days it was 13 seats. So you have to win 7 seats to form government. And Mitchell, knowing that Joshua PPP was winning 6 seats on the mainland, Clive Tannis won the Grenadine seat for PPP, so Joshua got 7 seats and was forming government all the time. So now they feel Mitchell could take down Tannis, and Mitchell run for Labour Party. But then after Mitchell and Cato break up, they go back to the polls, Mitchell knowing that 6 seats for Labour on the mainland and 6 seats for PPP. So Mr. Mitchell have to go with one of the party to form government.
Wait, hold on. What year did Sid try to compete against Mitchell?
Sid did not compete against Mitchell. Sid was campaigning for Dr. Gun Monroe in the year when Dr. Gun Monroe ran against Son Mitchell. That election was Mitchell was independent, Gun Monroe was running for the Labour Party, and Sylvester Simmons was running for PPP. However, the election tie on the mainland, and Mitchell left the mainland and come to Beckford because apparently they used to call him the fisherman. And he said when one of the party leader, whether Milton or Joshua, decide to step down and make him leader, then he would come back to the mainland and form government. So Papa Joshua and Cato now, they had their representative coming to Beckford holding meeting with Mitchell. So Mitchell said, his supporters tell him, his advisors tell him, no deal. Leader and nothing.
Wow.
Joshua decided to step down. Kato say, Mitchell only one seat. I have 6 seats. So if he ain't want to work with me, he could go and work with Joshua. When he go and he work with Joshua, Joshua stepped down from leader and he make Mitchell leader of the party. So Mitchell was the premier.
It was a premier.
Yeah. And they worked for 2.5 years, I think. And Joshua said he couldn't work no longer with Mitchell because certain things he wanted to do, he wasn't getting support from leader Mitchell as a leader. So he decided he resigned, he and his wife. So they got back to square one. And I think they went to the polls. And well, that's when Mitchell run independent and Sylvester run for PPP and Gunman run for Labour. And Labour Party, I think they get 10 seats anyway. They form government. So that is how that went so far.
When Mitchell got the no confidence votes, oh, Baldwin said, Mama calls said they fall out.
That is when he and Joshua fall out. And Joshua bring down the government and they went back to the poll and then Labour Party won the majority seat and then Joshua and his wife went and joined Labour.
Oh, he's asking the year, if you could remember what year.
I don't remember what year.
Okay, the Plug 999 said the infamous junta government of 72 to 74.
Right, it run for that time and shoot. So that's a little history, political history back in the years.
Yes, guys. So I hope the youths were taking notes. Yeah, because okay, you see the thing about this life, I love it when we try to share something and then others in the audience who are looking on can also teach us something, because guys, I can tell you I am learning a lot when I have to do these live, because it takes me into a lot of research and listening to stories. Okay, so 72 to 74. Okay, so you got that. Thank you very much, Plug 999. Juicy Nose. Okay, Graves and them pay him off. Papa say. Oh, good night, Papa. Good night, Papa. Yes.
Was PHP ran among them? Was involved in that bringing down of the Labour government because they had a price control unit, and so people used to go around to the business places, supermarkets and whatever, and put the government price, and whatever, foodstuff, lumber, whatever, and so those business people didn't like it, so they decided to get rid of the Labour Party and bring in Mitchell.
Okay. So you used to tell us about the days when Sir James, the young Sir James would have gone up to St. Vincent when he went to the house, and then he would come back, and every time he come back to Beckway, from the time he get to Beckway, he's gonna hit in the House of Parliament in Beckway. And the House of Parliament is referred to the almond trees. If you're from Beckway, yes, the almond trees would have been referred to as the House of Parliament. I can remember as a student, yes, being in the harbour, I always would see Sir James under the almond tree having his own discussion. Cyril, if you're from Beckway, you would remember Cyril. Cyril would always have a can, and he would have been campaigning.
Take care of potato, Beckway Kitty.
Yeah. Beckway Kitty, the life is so nice. Your potato born up. Woo! Yes, man, your information sweet. So tell us some of the days when Sir James used to come back to Parliament.
Sir James was a real fighter. They call him a political a political hound dog, if you want to refer him as a pit bull, because at that time in Parliament when he was the independent, him alone was um, fighting down, well, Joshua and Cato in Parliament. And when he come from St. Vincent, he always passed under the almond tree and stand up with the crowd and chit chat a little bit with them. And he would say things like, man, I give them good in the ass inside, you hear me? You've been listening in Parliament, you know?
Careful with the choice
So
of
that is the thing. That was the kind of man Mitchell was. He knew how was to play around the people of them to keep them behind him. He just talked down to earth when he come under the almond tree. And he them good man. You listen? You been listening in Parliament today?
Yeah, I can remember hearing him. Let me see. 1979, Sir James ran South Central Windward. Okay, wow. I never knew that. Michael, my brother told me that they were calling Mr. Mitchell the fisherman. When he won and they needed to form government, Mitchell said, he gone fishing, come and find me. Wow. But girl, I wish I had a grandparent to sit and talk with about things from back then. Oh, but girl, I'm sorry.
That was when Mitchell put Cosmos to run to hold his seat in Beckwith with him, thinking that his party would have won the election. So he went to South Central Windward and contest that seat. He take a chance, a gamble, thinking that his party would have come in, but the last election they didn't win the amount of seats to form government. So I understand the deal with Cosmos was to just not to appear in Parliament, and the seat would have been vacant, and they would have a by-election, and you don't know Mr. Mitchell back in the Parliament, because nobody was opposing him at that for that election in Beckwith. Nobody else could have win it for him. Nobody else could have win it for him. So they went back to the polls in a by-election in the Grenadines, and Mitchell went back the seat. And Cosmos just did disappear. Went back to the States somewhere along the line.
Hi Beverly, welcome, welcome. We are going back down memory lane. Yes, we are speaking a little bit of the political history as remembered by my father, and we have some others here who are filling in some of the gaps as well. Okay, your son was baking a steak, so you make your son burn the steak. Mitchell was remember the song Mr. Nancy, he tricked me, Mr. Nancy. Mr. Nancy, go rule in the country. Yeah. Think he was smart, man. He was smart.
Yeah, the man is smart.
He was smart. He was charismatic as well. Yes. I'm sorry we are having this conversation while he's not around.
And does anybody remember which one of it was So sang You Get Your Licks Now, Diane, and that bring down change the government. Can't remember who government it was. And there was another one that Beckett sang, Han for Them. And remember John Han was a member of the NDP. And that Han for Them changed the government and bring in NDP in power. And I think You Get Your Licks Now, I can't remember if it was Cato in power. The government did also change at that time with those two calypso. And people remember Gypsy in Trinidad and Tobago. Captain, the ship is sinking. So calypso played a great role in changing governments in the Caribbean.
Alfred Morris beat both Mitchell and Joshua in that election.
Yeah, but Alfred, he was running in that seat.
When you were talking about Cosmos, is it Cosmos Scotia?
Yeah, Cosmos Scotia filling the gap for James Mitchell down here.
And then Cosmos Scotia came back.
He went back and come back and run for ULP.
Okay.
Straker invite him, I understand, to come back to run for ULP.
Okay. But your girl, I remember when they made up a song about Burton Williams. Yeah, and they made up one about what's his name, the Attorney General Panel
Panel Campbell.
Campbell. Yeah, back where Kitty,
You think
Mr.
I left
Mitchell
me
was
mouth
not a
in a
crook.
me
He made
mama.
some mistakes, but he was one of the most honest politician in SVG. I am keeping out of that. I am keeping out of that. Yes, I am keeping out of that.
No
Yes.
politician, them politician is tricksters. They're slick. Let me get a story about E.T. Joshua when I was working with electrical division in St. Vincent. Joshua, we young people working in electrical division, so we used to go around and wire all government new buildings, and then whatever repair work to be done by hospital, the governor general home, the prime minister home, or whatever, we used to go around and do that. No, that wasn't Joshua name, so it was chief minister. So we used to go around and do our government work. But then they had some new buildings under construction, and Mr. Marksman was Minister of Works, and he gave out all the contracts to those big electrical company like Value Electrical Service. There was a guy Daisley and Trotman and so on. So the guy said, "Man, listen." The electrical inspector said, "Well, guys, you always have to be laid off because all the work already gone out on contract, and there is no work to keep all of you. So we go and shift X amount of you would work for a fortnight, and then the another group would come on." So them guys say, "Well, let's go over by Joshua." He did live over Edinburgh. So we went down by Joshua, man, midday, lunchtime. Just said, "Come on." When the doorbell ring and the gate man answered the gate, he said, "Mr. Joshua, there are some young people here to see you from the electrical division." He said, so we went up and he tell the cook, the maid, "Bring some plates for these guys." I think it was 6 of us. Say, "Come on, sit down, find some, sit around the table." He and his wife and we man. "Tell me the trouble." So we explained the thing to him. He said, "Okay, when we go back to work, 1 o'clock, I'm going to deal with Mr. Marks, man." So this is a true story. Take me in his car, man. Boop, boop, into Public Works yard. When he jump out the car, he say, "Hey, Lord, where is Mr. Marks, man? Mr. Marks, man, destroying these young people, want to bring down my government. These young is about to start a family, and he's sending them home and take all the big contract and give it away to those big rich contractors." So I go in upstairs and deal with him, and he go upstairs in Marksman office, and he start to talk loud, and then his voice the volume start to go down. He come back and he say, "Sorry guys, Mr. Marksman been done sign the contract and them, so I can't do nothing about it." You see scheme? That is scheme.
Yes, let me see. Hold them, dada. No such thing as an honest politician. Do you know why Mitchell destroyed Market Square? Suni, careful you get read out of Beckwith tonight. No, nobody gonna read me out. Beverly, politics is a very touchy subject, Suni. That's true. Yes, but we are just going down memory lane. We are just going down memory lane. Yes, we are just going down memory lane. And the book, Ruler in Hyruna. If you guys can get your hand on a copy of that book, Ruler in Hyruna, read it. It is very interesting, and what my father is speaking about, you are going to see accounts of that in that book as well. So they are not naming names, but you read the story, you would know who they are about, who they are speaking about. Ruler in Hyruna. Rulers in Hyruna. I have a copy of it.
Yeah, back with Kitty, them people in fight for the land, man.
Yes, Beckwith Kitty, that's us. That's us.
When the young people go forward to Mitchell and say, "We want to represent the owners," Mitchell told them that he can't deal with them, their grandchildren, and the owner's still alive. So he deal with the old people who didn't know figures, and he just get them what you want to get them.
Yes. Okay, guys. Yes, we know politics, as Beverly said. We hope we are not mashing
We must,
anybody's big toe,
you know, this is
right?
facts.
But we are just we are not here to bash anybody. We are just sharing some history. Yes, we have to know where we came from. Yes, in order to know, yeah, basically where we're going. Yeah, Dolly. Russell had some guys to toss excrement at Mitchell in the market square. Oh, yeah, that's nasty.
Mhm.
Russell had some guys to toss. He had asked up here, do you know why Mitchell destroyed Market Square? He said Russell had some guys to toss excrement, which is nasty, at
Mm-mm-mm.
Mitchell in the Market Square.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
That Randolph Russell, he was a politician too.
okay. Guys, I can tell you, I am learning a lot. Hey, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, please. You joined the live, give us a thumbs up, share it, let others learn as well. Poor Eddie. I think that is a story for next time. Yes, guys, tonight for me is very interesting. We can sit here and speak about a lot of things, right? We can speak about. I am not going to get into present day politics, no, because that's where it may come very touchy, right?
Well, Uncle Louis didn't vote for Errol when Errol ran for the Labour Party.
Where is that?
No, I just saying so.
Oh,
Errol Oliver did run a year.
who
And
Errol?
Errol for Uncle Louis in La Pompe.
Oh,
Louis Oliver's son.
okay.
And Louis didn't vote for Errol, he voted for Son Mitchell.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Beckway Kitty. Thank you for 2 thumbs up. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, others here. No. I ain't messing with present day politics. Michael, I'm not hearing you,
Talking
man.
about politics in the past.
Michael, Michael, come in, please, Michael. Yes.
Politics in those days was sweet, man. People just used to have a nice time.
That back with Kitty, if you remember when you had to replace the fuse at Pap's house because he was experimenting.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Them guys still got to try something, man.
Yes. Okay. I think we're gonna wrap the political
History of.
history up for now, and I'm gonna just touch base while I have my father here, because once I move back up to Hamilton, yes, I'm not gonna be able to sit. What role did Mrs. Ivy Joshua played in SVG politics?
Well, she was a member of parliament and she was Mr. Joshua's wife.
And she was his right hand as well. If you
Yeah.
read the book Ruler in Hiruna, you're gonna get a lot of history about Ivy Joshua, her husband, and the party. Yeah, back in the politics, back in that era. Yeah. Yes, guys. Trying to plug. That is when how did I say, you get a piece of you get an appliance and we want to plug in thing fast before we can read. Yeah, that's true. Yes, it was. She was, according to the book, that was written in it. Ivy Joshua was semi-literate.
Yeah.
That is true, but she was smart. Otherwise, street sense, she was smart. She yeah, she had the brain, but yeah, if you know what I mean.
She know how to, she couldn't read and write, but she had her secretary and she know what to tell the people to get them to vote for she.
Yes. Yes, so another topic that we speak about, right, that I just asked my father a few days ago concerning back in the earlier years relationship, nowadays days, right, A boy say he love a girl. Yes, that's true. She was political savvy. It seemed like we won't move off of this politics. I'm trying to change the topic. Yes, a boy meet a girl these days, you just walk up the road and you're talking and stuff like that. Yes, but in the older days, things were different. If what your girls they change it, yes, in the older years, things were different when it comes to relationship. I can remember hearing my mother saying, because they were living up on the hill, so my grandfather, he had a binoculars, a spying glass we call it, and he's always peeping, right? He's always spying. Hey, back in, they wrote a song, Spyglass, I go sell in Grenada, everybody peeping.
Peeping,
I think
Tom.
somebody, if they had known my grandfather in the earlier years, they would have written that song about him. Yes, my grandfather had a binoculars, and he was always spying. They call him the Duke. He was always spying whenever any one of us go to the shop. We had to be careful. If we skylark in the road, my grandfather is seeing us, and then we are going to be hearing about it when we come back home. So, my father, when he was quoting my mother will say when she's walking down, she can tell him, you better go back, you better go back. Happy up the hill watching,
watching me.
Right? So I'm going to ask my father to take us back down memory lane when it comes to quoting back in those days.
Kitty don't hit a part of it. You have to go and ask the parents. Yeah, back with Kitty,
Yes, Michael, thank you. Yes, the topic is very informative, yeah.
You had to go home to the parents and ask, but not just go home and ask if you can have permission to come to the home to visit and talk with the girl. You had to get somebody like a teacher, some respectable man in the community to write a letter asking the parents if you can visit the home and how you love the girl and you want to get married to she. And then you had to have a pull string in the family and the girl family and the man family to encourage the girl parents to take you. Otherwise, you ain't in the way. Because they go investigate to know whether you could mind the daughter or what is your intention if you have money for bail home and all this kind of thing. Although, in those days, you could just marry the girl and live with the parents and then take your time and build your house as me and Judy did. So that was how it is in those days. But then people start to go overseas and you just get a letter from your daughter because we had cell phone and telephone in the home in those days. And you might receive a letter and she tell you, well, she's going to get married to Tom or Dick or what. And by the time you receive the letter, she done married.
Oh, wow. So yes, so Becky Kitty was saying, and you had to be respected and had to be somebody of substance.
Right. The recommendation coming from the auntie or the uncle of the girl who you're seeking to get married to.
Okay.
But if they say, boy, don't worry, he a junkie man, you ain't stand no chance. It's only if the girl really bad in love with you, she just left home and go with you.
Wow. And there was a point where somebody was saying, well, it wasn't my father, but somebody was saying that sometimes the men, they would go to the home of the parents and they would, whatever work is happening in the house, whatever is there to do around the house, they would actually do it. So there was a point where they would say that people would go up there and help my grandfather bring stones from up in pothole areas to bring down to pack in my grandfather's yard. So if you wanted one of his beautiful daughters, you had to work for them as well.
Well, I remember Juicy knows Buborak and Beck with Kitty, Buborak. I heard a story about guy who went to ask the father to get married to his daughter, and he tell him, if you want to get married to my daughter, you have to bring bubble rock in my yard.
Oh wow. Beck, Juicy knows, tell Mama coming on this. Mama, Bewin asking for you. And the daughter would still get beaten no matter what age. Wow. Oh wow. Mama, Bewin said to come, let you see your face. You know Mama shy, you know Mama camera shy. Mama come just sit down and peep and then you could leave. Come let everybody see. Come. We're making space for her. Mama come in. Everybody who ain't know Mama, that'll come up a little bit more. Let everybody see Mama. Sit down there, man. Yes.
Say hello, Mama.
Look, Mama.
Hello, good night.
That's Mama, dear
Mama going to
man.
sing a song now.
Yes, Mama love to sing, but
Sing.
she might sing a song will give me copyright.
Say no.
Yeah, give me a verse. Give us a chorus. Sing me a chorus.
What you saying? What you saying? You mind?
Mama in the
Sing a
house.
chorus.
Mama gonna give me a copyright tonight, but I ain't nothing. Okay, we need some rain, Mama. Let me hear your voice. Just sing
Black.
it is rain. Send down the rain, give it.
Send down the rain, send down the rain, send down the gospel rain. Send down the rain, send down the rain, send down the gospel rain. We need the rain, we need the rain, we need the gospel rain. We need the rain, we need the rain, we need the gospel rain.
Woo! Give me a clap for that, man. Give me a clap for that.
Michael was saying that what Black Rock. Black Rock was a toilet in the old days where people used to go and what is decent word?
Defecate.
Defecate. Yeah, Black Rock was a little toilet over the sea that was below our shop there. You just walk through, it had a little track, you go down to the place and you ease
Oh, I wonder if it's that. Let me see.
something else name.
Virtual girl Suni is her father twin. Hey, people that says my mother. Guys, listen to me. I the only child for my parents have my mother color. Everybody else white.
But could Kitty the saxophone, I left it out by Vivian to have it fixed, but he ain't get you yet.
Yeah, the saxophone need fixing. Good night, Mama. You look well. Good morning, Philippines. Titan Vlog TV. Hi, good evening. How do I say good morning again to the Philippines? I forgot. Guys, please leave a thumbs up on our channel there. That's where you hang your car. I was waiting for Becca Kitty that I go by somebody. I was waiting for Becca Kitty when that I was trying to explain the thing. Yeah, but I'm wondering if Michael was referring to Bobo Rock because remember he's a Hamilton man. Michael, Bobo Rock is something that Southside people would know. Before the airport was built.
No, Bobo Rock is just outside.
No, sorry, Bobo Rock is outside Botia there. It's still there. We used to dive and go out there. We used to swim and go out by Bobo Rock. So it's a big rock. When the tide is low in Derrick, you would see it peeping out the water.
And anytime you could swim from shore to Bobo Rock, you get your degree in swimming.
Yes, and a lot of South children would swim go out there. Mama called clapping. I could imagine for see Mama call smiling off she face for that song the boy. Yeah, near to Station Road. Yeah. But there was another rock down in Adams.
Wrong rock.
Wrong Rock. Yeah, Wrong Rock was the one down in Adams. But Wrong Rock looked like it was bigger than Bubba Rock.
Yeah.
Wrong Rock was covered when they built the
When they built the
airport.
airport.
But that rock, you had to be brave as a child to go there.
Because it had a tide.
Yes,
pulling around
the
it.
tide used to go. But I would have gone out there and take some head-ons and stuff like that.
Some belly and so whatever.
All of that. When I was little, man would be little fish in the sea, man. Very adventurous. Yes, Wrong Rock. Yes. Oh, okay. She's back out of the hospital, and how do I say? She's not herself still, so still keep her in prayer. But she's going to be celebrating her birthday on Sunday. Yes, virtual girl. I know your birthday is coming up as well. Happy birthday in advance. Or is it today's your birthday? No, today's the 22nd. Happy birthday in advance to you. Yes, but she's out of the hospital, and she has some very good home nurses. Her daughter and her granddaughter-in-law. Yeah, I visited her this morning, and they were doing a wonderful job with her. So I think she's going to recuperate faster at home. Hungry Jimmy is Dawson from today. Oh, hey, Dawson. Hey, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Yes.
Hey, Tata.
Yes, she really need prayers. And there's another lady who sent to call me. She would have assisted in caring for my uncle, well, my aunt's husband. We say Uncle Eldon, Lynette. Michael, I went to visit Lynette 2 days ago because I got a message last Friday that she wanted to see me, and then was it Friday? Last Wednesday that she wanted to see me, and then when I was in the harbor day before again, another one of her daughters now came and said that she wanted to see me. So I was like, when somebody is sick and they call for you, you should go. So I walked up that hill and I went to see her. So I'm asking you to pray for cousin Lynette as well. She's not doing so well, but she said that she's trying to hold on there.
Good night, Natalia. You're still up, man. You're doing well tonight.
Yes.
Virtual girl asking Tata how school was.
Natty parents is Natasha. Natasha was on a while ago too. Natasha Stowe. Okay, Daniel Bino. Daniel Bino is her grandfather. Pastor Dan. And Joan. Is Joan?
Natalia said good night.
Hey, good night. Yes. So and her you would know probably the grandparents. Her grandfather.
Good night, Tata. Enjoy your sleep.
And her father's side is Cedric.
Yeah.
Cedric and
Whatever.
Alma
Cedric Mitchell.
Stowe.
Something.
Yeah, Cedric and Alma Stowe. Yeah, for
Mitris.
yeah, Mitris, cause the Mitris
Son.
yeah, is Natalia's grandparents. Yeah, okay, you got it. Yeah. Yes, guys, so it has been a pleasure. We are 78 minutes counting. It was a pleasure being here tonight, or it is a pleasure being here tonight, especially sitting with my father. Yes, my father has a wealth of knowledge up there. Yes, Becky Kitty, she is telling you, thought it was the Southside stores. Yeah, well, her grandmother is from Southside, from Derrick Hill. No, her grandma Alma is from Derrick Hill.
I think so.
Yeah. Natalia is laughing at us. Yes. And yeah, well, they are from South because Cedric's grandmother Mitris Beatrice is the daughter of Gertrude.
Gertrude Hansen.
Yeah, Gertrude Hansen. So Gertrude Hansen and my great grandmother would have been sisters, which is Emma. Beckwith Kitty, when you turn it all, how the entire Beckwith, especially the entire south side, basically is one family. Yes, he is. That's why I see when we were growing up, everybody wished that my father was their father.
Juicy knows
I want that to teach.
Viv ranks Jolly Santa Claus. Viv sing it for you last
He
time.
sang it last night on his live.
Yeah, maybe you did switch up when he was doing it.
Yeah,
I think that was the last one.
He did it last night. Yeah. We have to be careful what we sing here because once it's copyrighted, they're gonna give me copyright. Yeah. You're not smiling, Natalia? You think your grandfather had a... This is blocking it. Had a son by Maggie or her sister. Okay. My father probably would know. I don't know who your grandfather is.
Cedric.
No, Beckwith Kitty's grandfather had a son by Maggie or her sister. Maggie Orsell.
Yeah, Beckwith Kitty. Uncle Claude had a son named David by Maggie. But he is resting in peace now.
Yeah,
David was Uncle Claude's son.
Yes.
With Maggie.
Guys, sorry if you're not from Beckwith when you're listening this part. Because they're basically speaking about the family ties within between us.
Tell smile for this one. Uncle had plenty land, and one of his friends asked him for a piece of land. So he tell his friend, I go give you a piece of land, but you have to find somewhere to put the land. I want to clap for that.
Natalia, give him a clap for that, boy. Give him a clap for that. Give that a clap for that one, boy. Oh, okay. Yeah. David, we call him Uncle David. Natalia laugh. Yes, guys, Natalia is just living, if I decide to go by Natalia, it's gonna take me about, if I walk fast, about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah. She's just a stone throw away, basically. Yes, guys, yes, as we were saying, we don't want to keep you guys up for the entire night. It's 9:23. Patty is living the dream. Who is that? Oh, Natty. Yeah, man. Yes, I have your package, Vortial girl. I have it. And listen, I was speaking with Michael.
Good night, Taltal.
Good night, Taltal. I was speaking with Michael and we decided that we want to do a mystery box giveaway, right? And most likely we are going to be giving this mystery box away on Independence Night, right? Which is October the 27th. So we are going to get a box. You guys are not going to know what's in the box, but yeah, somebody's going to win that box. And there is another one that we're going to do where we are going to have 3 boxes. And you know those shows where you guess which one of the boxes, what's behind the door? So it would be, somebody has to guess the right box in order to win. Rolly, Bev, if you're still looking, if you're hearing, Michael said to tell Rolly we need to hear from him. We'll be sending something soon for Natty. Okay, thank you on behalf of her if she has gone off already. Natalia, if you're still on, Okay, Michael Beverly said that he's watching. Good ending will be a song from Dada. Dada, like you have to sing the next song. Hey Rolly, hey, welcome Rolly. Give me a thumbs up if you ain't hit that thumbs up button yet. Eh?
Okay, Juicy knows. I get your boss have me Calypso that I won the um, Calypso King title with him back many years ago. Back with people wake up and stop Vilnet from doing this to we. They're taking off electricity without informing we. This thing have to stop. Yes, it must stop. It must stop right now. So please, Mr. Manager, pay some attention to Beckwith Power Station. They're doing too much in this little island. They're looking for money from everybody. They put a put on your meter. They want money from you and also whiskey. Pam pam.
Pam pam.
All right. And that night when I performed that song, the island blacked out. There was no current in the island because the engines that they had using in those days, they couldn't carry the load of the country. One of them couldn't take the load, and the operator that night make a mistake and close off one of the engine, which we usually do around midnight. So the whole country black out, and the people went into uproar. They said, well, we want to judge again. Redzy got it. The next day, Joel Huggins was manager of Inlec. The next day, he reached him back way, and we get better engine a couple months after.
Thanks
bam,
for
bam.
that song. Thanks
Calypso,
for that song.
Calypso.
Calypso, man.
Really, really strong. Change these things.
But your girl, we needed that song when they was cutting current left, right, and center. Yeah, like he got saying, yes, that's my dad. Rolly, I'm soaking up the chat. Rolly, next time you hitting back way, you gotta come on my live. Because I know you have a lot of history as well. Rolly is shouting you.
Hey, Rolly, good night, good night.
Pug, he said you're a good singer.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Judy, please, Mr. Manager, pay some attention. Judy and the online Judy is probably busy getting her assignments in. Judy is now attending college, teachers college, so she's busy. You gonna change your name? We would accept you, we would accept you. I guess you were listening all the history. He's a young Mitchell.
Okay.
I guess you were listening the history. Yeah. Yes, so yes guys, I can sit here for the whole night and speak about history and just chat with you guys because yeah, I am learning as well as sharing here tonight. And family history, politics when it comes to back in the time, political history is something that I like. I do not like to argue politics, but I like to learn about back in the days politics because I understand that election back in the days was very good. So I thank you guys who participated, who shared with us as well, who taught us. I really appreciated that. What year did electricity come to Beckway, and who got the first
Somewhere in the
dibs?
60s, after Mitchell entered politics in 1966, and they said Clive Tannis did already bring in the generators and them, but he had them on the wharf in St. Vincent because he couldn't get no boat to bring them down. So Mitchell got the ratings for bringing electricity to Beckwith. Can't remember what year, but we could check the power station. It is up there, and they have a board up there in the year when the power station was open. So next time around we'll get that information.
I must say I really do enjoy your lives and look forward to it on Fridays. You I'm glad you okay, the heart is blocking that word. I'm glad you came across. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, good night, Dawson Corey. How many people got power? How many people got power in the first?
Well, we wouldn't get that information. But they share the power throughout the island. People got down in Paget Farm and in Port Elizabeth and across the island.
But we got electricity in Jelly, so back in it was in the 90s or late 80s. The
Yeah,
airports
after the airport.
in the 90s,
Mhm.
yes, we got electricity in Jelliso. Yeah.
Remember, we used to have to go up to the village for watch television, the green,
Yeah. And I
SVG.
remember when I was in college, I got a phone call to say that we got telephone. Yes, they called me in St. Vincent to say we got telephone. And I was in college. I went in college in 93, came out in 95. Yes, what y'all girl, I studied
Vivian,
using lanterns.
good night, family, Vivian.
Hey, good night,
Vivian and Jay.
Vivian and Jaja. Good night, guys.
You missed the sweet part of the show, man.
I think Dermot came to our home. Yeah, back in the day, my father was like,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
the wire man
the
in
wire
Bedford for
man
that
in,
time.
yeah. The next Police Youth Club meeting is next Friday at from 4 o'clock for primary school students. So we are running from 4 o'clock until 6 o'clock at the center. Well, the courthouse. Yeah. So, okay, guys. So we're going to wrap things up. Yeah.
It was an interesting evening.
Yes,
We
electrician in
enjoy it.
house. And right now, my brother, Vivian.
Vivian.
Vivian is well, after my father, Vivian is the second in command within our family. Vivian is an electrician. That's well, I'm see he is coming here as Vivian and Jaja, Vivian Jaja, Vivian D Jaja, Viv's Variety Show. Yeah, he's an electrician as well. Very interested. Viv's, you reach late. You miss all the you have to go back and listen. You miss all the history. You miss all the okay, because I was wondering how I didn't see you last Friday. I thought something was wrong with you. Yes. Okay, guys.
Good night.
So Viv, if you just come, just give me a thumbs up there. I'm seeing 15 people. I'm seeing 12 thumbs up. So come on, hit that thumbs up button. Send them
up with it to keep the show going. Up with it
Yes.
to keep the show going.
The more thumbs up you give us, is the more we're going to come on the live for y'all. We're going to come and help keep y'all company, and y'all keep our company as well. Okay? Good night, good night, good night. Same to you, Dawson. Okay, bye, everybody.
Okay,
it was
good
lovely
night,
being
good night,
here.
Good night, guys.
Yes, remember, we're still in the hurricane season. We heard some thunder raking on the place a couple nights ago. And we haven't had rain, even though we're in the hurricane season. We haven't had anything as yet. But the season is not finished. So remember to be prepared, because you never know if any hurricane is going to decide to come to us. I see my brother Vivian was watching one of the weather channel, and the weatherman is calling the other islands except St. Vincent. So he got upset, but I am hoping that St. Vincent is not on the map, because we are hiding, we are being hidden from the hurricane. So if we are not there, the hurricane is not going to come to us. So Vivian, let them don't call our name.
Vivian, Baldwin said he didn't hear the jolly Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants you to sing it next time you go on your program. But I think you should invite him to come down and play the bass guitar.
Okay, back where Kitty. What's going on in the Canawan Gate Fiasco? Okay, the last thing, because I've been busy doing other stuff, but the last thing I saw, the security that was there, the foreign security, he went home. Well, he was saying that he went home on vacation and he's coming back in October. I think the PM went down to Canawan and had a conversation with the guys and they had stopped it. I'm not sure for how long, but they stopped the project. And I think I heard somebody else, the assistant security, they call him Lucian. I'm not sure if he's a St. Lucian. He was, I think he was arrested along with, they had a warrant for the lady that was in charge as well at the resort. So I haven't seen much live coming from there. So I think right now things basically are quiet there. Yeah.
Well, Juicy knows Mama left the studio and she's already gone up to her room. Oh, I thought you went upstairs.
Well, he said to tell you. I thought she was
I
upstairs.
thought you were upstairs.
He said to tell you say a good night prayer.
Balance, you must close the program with a pray.
You know, when we were small, my mother used to tell us to kneel at the bedside. And yes, I really hope it worked out because that lady, she's really fighting a battle down there. Yes, she used to tell us to kneel down and we'd say the gentle Jesus prayer. So Bewin, just bow your head and close your eye and say the gentle Jesus. But I remember when we were little, we couldn't say some of the words. I remember saying, gentle Jesus, meek and mild, look upon this little child. Simplicity, but we never used to say it that way. Suffer me to come to thee for Christ's sake. Amen. I think that's how the prayer goes.
Okay, Juicy knows I lift mine eyes up unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thy soul. The Lord will preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Amen.
Amen.
Good night, everyone.
Yes, good night. And that's a psalm that we would have learned all the way from school and church. So guys,
Tell Juicy knows practice it for the next program.
learn that psalm and remember the 23rd psalm as well. The Lord is my shepherd. You remember walking the street at night and having to walk through the cemetery. You hold your head straight, you lift your feet high, and you say, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. And you would repeat that psalm until you get home. And you would not dare, even though you just came through that cemetery. My parents would not dare to say, go back out that door and collect something. I'm not going back out the door. Right? So guys,
when you come in late, they say, walking backward.
yes. So thank you guys for joining us tonight. It has been a pleasure. I really enjoyed this live tonight. I enjoyed learning as well as sharing with y'all. So don't forget the mystery box is coming up, and that mystery box we're going to be taking note of the persons who are participating in our live when the time comes for that draw. So your names are going to be entered for that mystery box. And remember, we are going to be drawing that mystery box in October, Independence night, because the 27th is a Friday night. It's a Friday. So guys, take care of yourselves and remember to invite somebody else to join the live next week, as we're going to have another special coming up next Friday night. So take care of yourselves. We still have a few Beckwith cowards here. I wonder where. No, I'm not. But your girl, this is my home. This is the house that I was born. I wasn't born in the hospital. I was born in this house. So that's why I am so attached to this house. Right now, my home, yeah, my how do I put it? My adopted home haven't seen me since, well, I go there in the day, but I haven't slept there since about a week or so ago. Yeah. So I'm down here assisting my dad and keeping them company. Yeah.
My van after you, so she helping me out.
Yeah, I'm doing transport for them. Oh, still afraid of cemetery and zombie. Yeah, well, I used to watch the cemetery like joke. I remember one. Let me give you the story before we go. After this, we are going. I was a member of the Combined Stars Sport Club. So we had football, we had netball, and then after the game, sometime we would hang out, we would make a cook. So one night I decided I was going to stay out, and we didn't have the road that we have now that vehicles could drive in. So vehicles would leave you at the school, and then you have to walk through the track. So I decided, okay, if I walk in the back, in the track in the back, somebody may be there waiting on me. If I walk to the front, then somebody may be there as well. I said, nobody is going to go in the cemetery to wait. So I took it to the cemetery, and my head was straight. My feet were lifting high and dropping back. And I did not look left nor right. I just held my head straight, and I said the 23rd Psalm, and I came home straight, and that was after 11 o'clock at the night. But tell me now, when Natalia come here to walk Natalia back up by her, and then walk back here. From the time I pass the cemetery now, because it's more populated, if I look to the left, even though we have light in the street now, my imagination is running wild. I'm imagining that I'm seeing something there. So if I have to take Natalia home from here, I get in my car and I drive her right there. So guys, yes, thank you for joining us tonight, and do have a blessed night. We love you guys. That's right, about your girl. Yes, Michael, my home away from home. Yes, so y'all take care, and we are going to see y'all next Friday, God's Spare Life. So good night,
Good
and
night, good
love
night.
y'all. Bye.